fast car. I wanna take you to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jesse LeBeau. You may know me from my acting roles on TV, or maybe you read my best-selling book, Among the Giants. But there's one thing you probably don't know about me, and that is that I'm one of the premier basketball trick artists in the world. And when I'm not acting, I tour all over the country and speak to kids. I use my hoop skills and my underdog story to impact youth, and it's turned into my passion. I believe that it's harder than ever before today to be a kid, and because of that, I've made it my mission in life to help as many young people as I possibly can. So I decided, if I'm gonna do this, I need to do it big. So I got a bus, I wrapped it and put my face all over it, and I even put a basketball hoop on the back. I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty sweet, but I was in way over my head. World, meet LeBeau. So I got the bus, I assembled the team, because let's be honest, there's no way I'm gonna make it across the country in one piece by myself. And it was time to start our national tour. First stop, Arizona, to surprise my parents with LeBeau. When I got there, my parents were already waiting out in the street. I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay, what the heck?
Good
Attitude, attitude's everything. That's what I told you. That's what I told you a long time ago, and here we go. Attitude's everything. Hey, you might want to get a little, you know, just be a partner, get a little closer, I guess.
Oh, you're already telling me what to do,
Yeah,
huh?
well, I know.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing, Jesse?
I knew you'd come up with a good idea.
Attitude's everything.
Spin the one of the,
Yeah, using that? Okay. A little more. Right there.
There we go.
Yeah, you're shooting 10-6 maybe. Hey, you kind of started this.
I did that because of sports.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at it.
Worked out. Family time was great, but we're on a mission, and it was time to say goodbye and hit the road.
Go get him, Jess. Attitude's everything.
Now, I haven't done a lot of driving, especially across the country in a motorhome, and it turns out it takes a little longer than I originally thought. We went through Texas, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma. We were all over the place. It was hard to keep it straight. Is it me, or does trouble always seem to find us? We had to go through a thunderstorm, there was a tornado warning, we even hit a blizzard. At one point, there was a fire and a huge wall of smoke that was blocking the highway. I decided to go for it. Turns out, not the best decision. Holy cow. Oh my God. So somehow we made it to Iowa in one piece, and it was time to pick up one of my best buddies in the whole world, Rob Pinkston. Now, Rob is a stud actor, and you may know him from his shows on Nickelodeon and MTV. And he's actually the director and one of the stars of the show that I'm on, This Just In. He was also just nominated for an Emmy. He's kind of a big deal. I hope it don't kill us all. Rob is hilarious, and I thought he would provide a lot of great entertainment on the road. So I talked him into coming. But what I didn't tell him is that we were going to do 15 events in only 4 days. It's about to get real. We stayed busy. It was a blast though, and the kids in Iowa were amazing, especially the little kids. They were adorable, and they had some pretty interesting questions.
How old were you when you did basketball? When you started basketball? How long have you been playing basketball? Are you basketball over your life?
You gotta love them. Now let me get one thing very clear. I love the kids. I just hate germs. So we decided to set the hoop up, and it was a little bit harder than we thought it would be.
All right.
Okay. Look at these.
Yeah,
we need these.
Have a table nearby?
These are for the net, right?
Is there more there? No.
No, I think it's just net.
Oh, we need this.
Okay, how does this work out? This must be the backboard.
Yeah, to the backboard.
Yeah.
Did you find that wrench?
No.
You don't remember. Turns out we aren't that handy.
Oh!
You gotta do it the other way, the way that I said. It wasn't easy, but we got the job done. I was proud of us.
I lost my fingers.
To get this thing off.
Lefty.
The loose net.
Off!
I met a really special girl in Iowa. She came up to me after my show and she was pretty upset and told me she was having a really hard time. She wanted to be a rugby player, but because she was a girl, a lot of people told her she couldn't do it.
He was cool. Like, he was nothing like I thought he would be. I thought he would be like one of those people that are like more about the camera and everything, but really he gets to know people and is there to talk. Jesse's show inspired me because he said that how he was short and that people said that he would never be a good basketball player. Well, I'm kind of the same way because I play rugby and not very many girls like to play rugby. So I am trying to get people to like it, and yeah.
I was really moved by her story, and honestly it really inspired me. The things that kids come and tell me after the shows are definitely the best part for me. It's crazy how being an underdog can be so relatable to so many people, and when they come up and say that they've been inspired and they want to make a change that can make a huge difference in their life, that's what it's really all about for me. Iowa was a huge success, but the tour isn't over, and our next stop, Ohio, home of LeBron James. But of course, it wasn't going to be easy for us.
Extreme weather alert. Millions and millions of us in the Northeast bracing for what could be the biggest snowstorm of the season.
Watch out as we see all the energy transferred to the coast. There is our huge nor'easter blockbuster storm.
We can't catch a break, but we powered through somehow. Now, it's not that difficult for me to handle the cold being from Alaska, but Rob, the city boy, he's so dramatic. So I thought that I would teach him a little lesson.
I'm coming!
Okay, I felt bad leaving Rob behind in the snowstorm, so I decided to make it up to him by taking him to see his favorite player in the whole world, LeBron James. The game was fun, but it was back to business. Our next stop, Champion, Ohio.
So remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. Seen it last lay out before, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone.
So I've never been on stage with a sign language interpreter before. So, you know, I had to have a little fun with it. Okay, so what's going on over here? Can you help me? How do I sign my name? How do I say Jesse? Do you just make up your own sign for your name? No, you would spell it. So, could I see it one time? J-E, see if you spell it right, S-S. Wow, she's really good. I could have chose any other sport and been better off. Golf, tennis, World of Warcraft. I wanted to see how you did that. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. All of those would have been better choices. The day I chose to become a basketball player was the day I became an underdog, and I've been one every day since. Every time I stepped onto a basketball court like this, I went up against bigger and stronger players. My life became a constant cycle of being overlooked and underestimated. People would go way out of their way to tell me I wasn't big enough, I wasn't fast enough, I wasn't strong enough, and I'd never have what it takes to be a good basketball player. Bullying is a huge problem amongst teenagers today. And after one of my shows in Ohio, a girl came up to me and she was really emotional. She told me that my words had really resonated with her, and she started to open up to me about some of her personal struggles.
Many people make fun of me, and I just thought talking to you guys would help because you guys experienced it before. Yeah. Many people drag me down. When I was in 3rd grade, I had a lot of trouble focusing because I have bipolar and ADHD. Okay. It really affects a lot of things, concentration, and when I'm nervous, I fiddle with stuff. That's why I'm fiddling with my fingers right now.
I do that.
It's really hard to stay focused.
Yeah.
I ended up changing schools a lot because of an issue. Apparently I freaked out whenever I had to do a worksheet and got too depressed and stressed out, and I ended up having to switch schools, but I didn't move at all. I just stayed in one place for the longest time, but switching schools back and forth. It was really hard trying to get back to where I am now. Just last year I moved back and I'm still being made fun of because of things that were happening in the past. They still tagged along with me and people remembered me, and now there's gossiping going around the school. I just don't like it.
I was really moved by her story and by the fact that she had the courage to open up to me about it. It's so cool to get to see the impact that we're having on kids all across the country, and it really puts things into perspective. And it's the reason why we're doing exactly what we're doing. Ohio was fun, we met some amazing kids, but we got places to go and people to see. I had to fly to California to speak at some schools out there, and I left Rob with one job. Get LeBeau to Virginia Beach. Worst idea ever.
All right, so Jesse just hopped on a plane to Los Angeles. He's got to do a gig out there, and he'll be back in 4 days. And we got to meet him with the RV in Virginia Beach. So I figure while he's gone, we'll take this bad boy to New York City, then to Philadelphia and check out a cheesesteak, then to Washington, D.C. and see the monuments, and then back down to Virginia Beach. A little mini vacation. Hopefully Jesse doesn't mind.
California was good, the shows were going great, but something in my gut told me I needed to give Rob a call.
Dude, where are you guys?
We're actually standing I don't know, a few blocks from Times Square right now.
What? You guys are in Times Square?
Yeah, well, I'm looking at it right now, that's for sure.
I'm sorry, you're where?
Have you ever been there before?
No, this is my first time. This is all of our first times, actually.
That's so cool.
Not gonna lie, I was pretty mad, but this is the Attitude is Everything tour, and I'm 1,000 miles away, so I tried to make the best of it. But for the record, I was not happy.
Go enjoy New York, dude, and have a blast.
All right, I guess let's party.
The California schools were great, and now it was off to Virginia, and I'm just hoping that the LeBeau is there in one piece. Somehow, Rob pulled it off. LeBeau was in one piece, and we were in Virginia Beach. never again. But I was still a little upset, so I decided to challenge him to a game of basketball to get even.
Let's go. I need a bigger audience, bro. I'm gonna destroy you.
We got the whole world. We're gonna film it.
Yep.
No excuses. Play like a champion. Ball regulation. It's pig. P-I-G. First one to get G loses.
So you just do a little hop and skippy, and then you do one of those.
Oh no! Wait! Ah!
Oh! Serious? Are you serious? We get to do what I want to do now.
I let him win. Let's be real. Rob could never beat me, especially at basketball. And for his victory prize, he picked skydiving. I wasn't pumped to go skydiving. I'm trying to survive to finish out this tour.
Well, we came, we saw, we flew.
Easy. Next. So, this was our last city on the tour, and we wanted to go out with a bang. You could get bitter, or you can get better. You could take responsibility for your actions and create the life that you want to live. At the last show, I met the most amazing student whose story I'll never forget.
Some of the kids are at a higher level of stress than others. There are some who just aren't that talkative, and there are others who will literally curl up and try to hide within themselves. So in order to try and help out, like, a lot of us are experiencing things like that. Like me personally, I've been through things since I was born that still baffles people, and I'm here to try and bring other kids out of their shells to help them know that everything's okay and they don't have to be scared and they can achieve what they want to if they believe in themselves. No matter how hard it is at home or how much they're struggling at school, they can still make it. Okay, there's this little boy named Ethan, and he was so excited. Like, he caught a bracelet from you and he kept turning around, and looking at me. He was like, I got a bracelet, Felicity, I got a bracelet. And then he was like running around. He's like, guys, I need a pen. I need a pen. He needs to sign it for me. So I like went through my book bag, gave him a pen, and he was determined to go out there, and he signed it, and he came back like hugging the DVD, and he like held it up to me. So like you made a big difference for him, and that means a lot to me too, like seeing these kids smile and get excited. So for me personally, I don't know either of my real parents. And I went through like severe abuse. I've been adopted, I've been through bulimia, I've been put into a hospital, and I've tried cutting my way out of life and all this other stuff. And then ever since I was 2, when I could pick up a crayon without eating it, I've been drawing and just drawing. And in 2nd grade, I picked up a violin, and like that, I knew that music and art was my passion. And I've come so far with it. Like whenever I feel like I just want to be gone, I'll pick up my pencils or I'll pick up my paintbrushes and I just hide away in my art.
I want to give you a hug because I'm about to cry.
Please don't cry.
I think you're amazing. I can't imagine a more perfect or emotional ending to the tour. We got to impact thousands of kids all over the country, and we had a blast in the process. But we still had to get LeBeau back to California, so the adventure wasn't over just yet.
You got a fast car, I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something.
Honestly, the part that fired me up the most about this school was the kids afterwards when we went into that side room and got to talk to them.
Seriously, man, how cool are those kids?
I think we need to do that more, where we get isolated so kids are comfortable talking and sharing their stories and stuff, because sometimes kids, I know kids want to do that, they're like looking at me and I can tell that they want to talk, but their friends are around and they're like, they don't want to be judged or be embarrassed, but like talking to like how amazing were those kids that mentor other younger elementary school kids with problems.
Totally, dude. And like, that's the thing is like you and I really care about this stuff, but we also have the means to be able to like get a bus and go see them, you know?
Yeah.
That's really cool. And like, it would be so cool to be able to like do that on a bigger scale, you know? Get like, go farther places, go to more places, like going to more schools. Like I would love to come with you on more of these, you know, and like go see more kids.
Dude,
and maybe get more people involved.
Like that girl, Megan, the girl who had all the concussions and all the, like her head had been hit, like, dude, like, wouldn't it be so cool to be able to, oh shoot, get him on the road, oh shoot, a little topsy-turvy, whew, gotta keep you honest, that was a little closer than I thought, that just scared the crap out of me. That Honda will not be coming anywhere near us for the next 150 miles, holy cow. No, but like girl Megan, like, who's had all these problems and family things.
Oh,
Yes, with the concussion. If we could like do something to help her, like what if we could bring her to LA and partner up with some of our like bigger like celebrity friends that could like help her, dude, and like actually like take the time to get her in with a nonprofit that could like study her injuries and like actually give her the means to like not just get help then, but like ongoing support, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we're in a position to do that. Like, are we taking this to the next level?
We could do it. Why don't we?
Dude, are we doing this?
We got LeBeau. They said we couldn't come out here. DJ Khaled said we couldn't do it. He said they didn't want us to help these kids. They didn't want us to come out here and make a difference, and we're doing that.
Dude, you're getting me pumped right now.
Oh, we got to parlay. Can we parlay this?
Let's parlay, baby.
Let's go. Give me 3.